I think diagnoses, it's really a case by case and so individual. I've worked with people when they have learned about a diagnosis, it's extremely helpful to them because there's a sense of relief of I'm not alone, I'm not crazy, other people experience this, and there's even like a language for it. There's, you know, a page and point A, B, C that explains what's going on. And so that can be really helpful in people understanding or kind of reducing like the stigma or the fear around what they're experiencing. It helps them feel understood, and it also might point them in the direction of what resources are going to be helpful for them, because not every type of therapy or every approach is actually helpful for every diagnosis or every problem. And I think actually having that clear understanding is so important, because the majority of treatment errors are actually assessment errors. So if we don't have a thorough understanding of what someone's experiencing, then we're really prone to offer them an approach that's not going to be optimal for them. And so I like to take a really intentional approach in my initial meetings to really get like a broad overview of somebody's life so that I'm not missing components that could really influence their treatment and their progress. And so really individual planning in that sense. But I also think diagnoses can be unhelpful when they suggest that somebody is broken, when they suggest that there's something wrong with somebody. And so diagnoses can be unhelpful or hold people back in that way. And diagnoses are really just words to explain what somebody's experiencing. Certain themes or patterns that people experience. It gives language to this is what you're experiencing. But diagnoses usually don't explain how did this person become this way. And so they can become a source of shame when someone doesn't understand how this developed or where it fits in my life. And so in that way, I think that diagnoses can be limiting, and that we need to really have a more contextual approach to how we understand people's difficulties.